to you Omega fans, let's talk about the Omega Silver Snoopy. The Omega Silver Snoopy. Ladies and gentlemen, I told you 3 days ago not to pay for the Omega, the one that got discontinued, collector's choice, collector's dream, believable, collector's grade. I already explained to you about what discontinued watches are. They are hot. They are hot only when they're being talked about getting discontinued. When they discontinue, the air goes out of them. Se descojonan todo. It dies out. So this watch, this is a beautiful Silver Snoopy discontinued watch. And I told you 3 days ago, don't pay for that watch more than $11,800. And we're talking about a watch, I told you don't pay more than $11,800. Ladies and gentlemen, I was watching a chat, and you're not going to believe this. Somebody had the guts to put this watch for sale, full set, collector's choice, and they put it down, ladies, and you're not going to believe this. There were no takers. They put it down for $11,300, and nobody was biting on the watch. $11,300, and nobody was buying on that watch. Nobody was biting on the Snoopy, the silver, silver Snoopy, and nobody was biting on that watch. So if you are thinking of buying an Omega Snoopy, the one that brings the blue jean strap down and the stainless steel bracelet, that thing is dropping faster than Bill Clinton's pants. So be very, very careful. The watch market is dead. Do you understand me? This is the chat, dealer to dealer. Dealer to dealer, not a customer like me or you. I can see it, but you can't see it. And nobody. And it was full set. And it was near mint. And nobody will buy the watch. Your Snoopy, the one you're thinking is going to go to $75,000, is dropping faster than Billy Boy's pants in an Arkansas farmhouse. The watch market is dead, papi. You got to stop being sardine cans. You do whatever you want, but the watch market is dead, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be many years before this watch industry levels again. There's a big kaboom coming straight to the USA. A big kaboom. You're going to see so many watches out there. If you're going to buy a watch, I'm going to give you an advice. This is an advice for real, an advice. I never give advice, but I'm going to give you one now. If you're going to buy a watch, if you're thinking of buying a Rolex, an AP, a Patek Philippe, a Vacheron Constantin overseas, whatever it is, Richard Mille is dead in water, but just in case, I got to say Richard Mille. If you're thinking of buying a watch, you buy that watch. You buy that watch sometime in the end of June of 2025, the beginning of July 2025. Okay, listen to Creative here. He's saying in October. But I'm telling you, if you are thinking of buying, so you can catch these people de cojonado. When you can catch them like this already. Like that. People are just giving things away that I know. They're getting off. Hey, I'm gonna get off this, 430 Ferrari. I'm gonna let go of this Huracan Lamborghini. I'm gonna let go of my GT3 Porsche. Papi, no hay más dinero, papa. There's no more money, papi. So if you're thinking of buying one of those watches, some people just finished telling you buying it in October of 2025. I'm telling you to buy it at the end of June, the beginning of July. So you can catch him dizzy, real dizzy. The watch prices that I'm going to give you now, you're going to go, wow. And let me start giving you the watch prices already. I'm going to talk to you about a Rolex GMT yellow gold with a Jubilee bracelet. You know, GMT Master 2. Believable. Black dial with the black and gray ceramic bezel. Unbelievable. When this watch was first released, this watch jumped up all the way. This watch jumped all the way to $35,000. $35,000. That's right. They're gone, Bobby. The PPP loans are gone. Bobby, I know people that got PPP loans for $750,000. $1 million. 1.5. 5 melons. 5 melons. You know what 5 melons is? Does anybody know what 5 melons is? I know. And what they did was, ladies and gentlemen, they started buying go fast cars, go fast boats, you know, living like, you know, that guy from that tycoon from the Greek tycoon that makes ships. What's his name? Ari Anastasia. I don't know, that guy that makes ships, you know, like that. You know, they were going crazy because they thought that the government was going to continue giving away free money. You know, I wasn't one of the lucky ones to get one of those things, you know, one of those PPP loans, whatever you call it. I wasn't one of them, but it is what it is. I wasn't lucky, you know. And they were just throwing that money away. And the same way they threw that money away, Big Pun and Heavy D threw it away, the Warris Fat Bastard threw it away, you know, Deputy Boxing Black Eyes threw it away. You understand me? The 2 Jehovah Witness brothers threw it away. You understand what I'm trying to say? You know, trucking sweat stained hat with jumbo whiteout ears, small hands, small little feet, skin tight leotard jeans, 4 feet 8 inches, threw it away. You understand me? They all threw it away. It's a, you know, reaction. Tap, tap. They all threw it away. It's like that. And there's no more money. And everybody is letting go quietly, you know? Don't make too much noise because lo van a joder. Don't make too much noise. Be quiet. Don't say that you got rid of your Lamborghini Huracan. No, and you're driving now an SUV. Papi, it's over, man. Come on. You know it's true. You guys were maintaining these people with gifts, books, you know, sending them light, I don't know, books and all these things. You know, you guys were crazy. You guys were crazy. People were sending gifts. These people were like preachers, you know. And me and Sweet Kikino, what do we get? The short end of the stick. Man, we don't care because we're stupid like that. The day that I'm gone, my videos, you guys will go back to look at them to learn. I gave today lesson 3 on how to become a watch dealer for free. You don't have to pay me no membership. Today, I gave lesson number 3 on how to become a watch dealer. If you want to learn, look at it. It's lesson number 3. Pretty soon I'm going to drop number 1. And then number 2 and 4 and 5. And then I'll send you some, you know, a little memo so you can read and continue learning. But I gave you one of the most important ones today. I gave it this morning, like around 11:30. One of my videos. It shows you lesson number 3 on how to become a watch dealer. Pero la situación está jodida. There's no more money out there, ladies and gentlemen. People don't know how to get off the Ferrari. You know, the Warris Fat Bastard. He went over there to Dubai, you know, to try to do business over there, to try to, you know, to try to do his, whatever he does, you know, that thing he does. You know, the raffles that he does. and looking for super chats so you guys can continue maintaining his lifestyle. But what does he give you? He doesn't give you nothing, papi. He gives you the logo. Does anybody know what the logo is? Put it up there. Show me you know what the logo is. Okay. But ladies and gentlemen, let me go back to this Rolex GMT yellow gold stainless steel 40 millimeter, reference number 126713GRNR. This watch has a retail price of $17,850. And it was at one moment over $35,000. Over $35,000. This watch is practically new. It's used, slightly conditioned material watch. And I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you do whatever you want with your children's tuition money. You do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. After you finish watching this, go to their channel and give them a couple of, give them some love. They need it. They need to get back on the Range Rover. I'm going to tell you, don't pay for that watch. And you do whatever you want. But don't pay for that watch more than $16,200 and dropping, right? You do whatever you want. If you have that watch and you bought it for 30, 35, whatever you bought it, 26, 27, it's dropping faster than Bill Clinton's pants in an Arkansas farmhouse. You do whatever you want. Our next watch is another watch. All these watches I'm talking about, I talked about them like 2 weeks ago. So you can see how the prices are changing drastically. This is an Audemars Piguet Royal Old Jumbo 16202BA. This is an unbelievable. It has the smoke dial. Smoke dial. I call this the James LeBron. Fully yellow gold. Unbelievable looking time machine. This watch at one moment was over $250,000 in the Corona beer era. In the Corona beer era. Unbelievable but true, ladies and gentlemen. You do whatever you want with your money. The retail price of this watch is $80,700. $80,700. $80,700. It went all the way up to $250,000. The James LeBron, it's a famous basketball player. The Corona era, Bobby, you know it. The Corona era, it destroyed families. It destroyed families. It's dropping faster than Billy Boy's pants in an Arkansas farmhouse. You do whatever you want. The James LeBron, people, marriages finish. Divorce. Because people went nuts buying watches, thinking that watches are a better investment than real estate. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to tell you, don't pay for that James LeBron. You do whatever you want, but don't pay more than $94,000 in dropping. La situación está jodida, papi. Save your money for a rainy day. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. There's a big shitstorm coming to the United States of America. It's coming any moment, ladies and gentlemen. That wheel, gun, is gonna stop, and it's not gonna move. You're not gonna be able to move it. It's gonna stop. It's gonna stop. You do whatever you want. Our next watch is the Patek Philippe Nautilus. Unbelievable Nautilus. 5990 stainless steel with a 40.5 millimeter casing. Gray dial, frosted gray dial. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Retail price $69,640. And in the Corona era, this watch was fetching a price of $190. No BS, papi. You gotta stop being sardine cans. You guys gotta stop being sardine cans. Not crumb bums, sardine cans. Unbelievable, this watch. Unbelievable. And I'm gonna tell you, ladies and gentlemen, Don't pay for that beautiful Patek Philippe Nautilus 5990 stainless steel with a 40.5 millimeter casing with a frosted gray dial. Frosted gray dial. You know, in New York City, in the Bronx, after the snow got dirty, it became like that kind of grayish frosted, you know? Unbelievable. What memories I have of the Bronx. Unbelievable. And I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you do whatever you want, but don't pay more than $91,000 in dropping. It's sad, Papi. It's really sad. You do whatever you want. There's a gentleman that leaves me messages, you know, every other day regarding Patek Philippe Nautilus. And this watch, he wanted to hear a watch market update on this watch. And I'm going to give it to you, sir. If you're hearing me, I'm going to give it to you now. It is the Patek Philippe Nautilus rose gold with a diamond bezel, you know, with a 35.2 millimeter casing, fully factory. You know, this is a watch. This for a very a smaller frame body of a man, or for a woman. You know, it's a small watch. But a man, a smaller man, you know, can wear it too. Believable, but true. And this is rose gold with a diamond factory bezel. The price of this watch, the retail price of this watch is $67,400. $67,400. And this watch was at one moment over $150. Over $150. And I'm going to tell you, mister, if you're hearing me, don't pay. You do whatever you want, but the watch market is dropping faster than Bill Clinton's pants in an Arkansas farmhouse. The watch market is dead in a backyard pool and floating face down. I'm telling you. And floating face down like this. He's dead. I don't even want to laugh no more. It's not funny no more. I've proved my point already. Me and Sweet Kid Kino have proven our point. And now, like gonorrheas, the gonorrheas are using all our catchphrases. All of them. All of them they're using now. Because they don't have no more content to offer you. You know, they're walking around with a camera. Look how the stores are. They're empty. Look at the store's been empty for the last 2 years, dude. Where's your memo, Papi? Come on, they've been dead for the last 2 years. They're gonna get worse. They're gonna get worse. What are you talking about? So you're telling people now. You're telling people now. What do you mean? I've been telling you for the last 2 years. They're dead. You know how many dealers have called me from the Caribbean offering me watches? I say no to them. They're all dead. I say, no, thank you, man. Thank you. No, I got this one. I got a two-tone. I got a deep sea dweller. I got this one. I got a white gold date. The watch is dead. Don't pay for that Patek Philippe Nautilus rose gold diamond bezel 35.2 millimeter casing retail $67,400. You tell them. I'm telling you. I mean, everybody is saying what Sweet Kid Kino. I'm the voice. The brain's the Sweet Kid Kino. I've been telling you guys this for the last 2 years. And now they're recording, oh, look at the store, it's dead. Look at this one, is dead. Look at that one, is dead. Papi, ¿qué estás hablando, bro? No comas mierda. No seas gilipollas. Son lambones. No sean lambones. Don't pay for that Nautilus. 35.2 millimeter casing. Retail price, $67,400. Patek Philippe, rose gold diamond bezel. Don't pay more than $91,000 in dropping. That's for you, sir. You want it, you got it. Don't pay more than that. It's dropping. And if you want to buy that watch, we are now, I believe, in March. In June, July, you'll get it $15,000 less. 15. Papi, people have to pay. These people get 30, 60, 90, 120 days to pay. Most of these people are getting all these watches in consignment. Listen to me. I'm in the stone business. When I order 5 cans of travertine, I told the gentleman in the quarry, La Cantera, the quarry, in Tivoli, in Italia, in Roma. I told him, I'm going to send you 5 cans. And I'm going to say, I'll take 5 cans if you give me 180 days to pay me. You know? Cash against documents. You know, whatever it is. And then he'll tell me, oh, Nieves, I can't give you 180 days. Can we work something out? I said, listen, you know, the situation is not what it was. People are not buying. Money's not coming in quick. And then we're back and forth. Okay, how about 120 days? And if you need another 30, I'll give it to you. Okay, I'll take the 120 days. That's 4 months for me to play and pay these people. It's the same thing with the watch business. They get, you know, they're asking for 90 days, 120, 180 days, 6 months to pay. You got to come up with that money, Papa. You got to come up with that money, or they're going to put you in a list that you're a bad payer. The same list we have in the stone business. Our next watch. This is a Rolex stainless steel Sky Dweller. Oyster bracelet. 42 millimeter. Black dial. Reference number 326934. Beautiful black dial. Retail price $15,650. Unbelievable watch. And ladies and gentlemen, this is embarrassing. This is a Sky Dweller, you know, beautiful Sky Dweller. Black dial. Oyster bracelet. They don't pay more than $13,000. What are you going to do when you have a lot of money and a salesman is telling you, hey man, if you buy this ice from me, it's never going to melt. This ice that I have for you is never going to melt. This is the way these dealers approach all these customers. You imagine somebody telling you, if you buy this ice from me, it's never going to melt? Believable, you know, the Eskimos, you know. Imagine, you know, these people were so good. These watch dealers were so good they can sell ice to Eskimos. You imagine watch dealers selling ice to Eskimos? You know, I consider myself, ladies and gentlemen, I consider myself a very, very good salesperson. I really do. I really do. I really do consider myself a real good salespeople. And let me tell you, these watch dealers will take off your socks off without taking off your shoes. And you might think, hey, how do you know these sayings of watch, you know, about socks getting taken off? I'm in the sales field. I deal the whole day with salespeople. They're brillante, they're brilliant. Our next watch is another Rolex. This watch is gonna knock your socks off and blow your hair back. This is a Rolex Daytona Oyster Flex, white gold with a meteorite dial. Ladies and gentlemen, this watch at one moment was more popular than the rose gold. The white gold became more popular. And this watch went all the way up to $250,000. An Oyster Flex, you know? And this watch, ladies and gentlemen, has a retail price of $41,000. You had to be a colossal mammoth to get this watch. It couldn't be no Tom, Dick, and Harry to get this watch. You had to be somebody to get this watch. And the price was $41,000. And when you will give that watch to that person for $41,000 plus your taxes, when he wanted, he could have made $1.25 from one hand to the other. You know, in the Corona era. And ladies and gentlemen, it's embarrassing. I'm going to tell you today, don't pay for that Oyster Flex Daytona with a meteorite dial. Believable. White gold. Unbelievable. I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, don't pay for that watch. And at one moment it was over 200, 250, 240, 230. Don't pay, and I mean don't pay more than $72,000 in dropping. Do whatever you want. There's another watch, ladies and gentlemen, that I have this watch. And at one moment this watch was up there in $35,000 in the Corona era. And then they took it to Christie's, Sotheby's Christie's, and somebody bought it in an auction, and it fetched a price of $95,000. We're talking about the Rolex stainless steel Submariner with a green dial, you know, green bezel, green dial. They call it the Hawk, you know, a strong guy, you know, the strong guy, you know, it's unbelievable, that Hawk, you know, and Again, they sold it in Sotheby's and Christie's for $95,000, and in the Muppet Boiler Room secondary gray watch market, it was for over $35,000. This watch that I'm talking about has a retail price of $9,050. It's discontinued. It's a collector's dream, collector's choice, collector's grade. And I feel because a lot of watches that I have, I'm telling you, I could have made some big money, you know? But I have them because I like them. I didn't buy them because I thought they were an investment. I always bought a watch knowing that I was going to lose $5,000, $10,000. Always, I bought them like that until the Corona era came around and it became a balloon, and then it got pop, pop, and it was over. But anyway, this Submariner, unbelievable. Reference number 116610LV. You know, we're talking about 2017, 18, and 16, that year. You know, used, slighted condition material watch. And I'm going to tell you, ladies, and discontinue, you know, collector's choice, collector's dream, you know, unbelievable. This is embarrassing. Wow, man. I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, don't pay for that watch more than $14,500. Sad, bro. Watch market dead. I bet you haven't heard these prices. I bet you. Don't ask me where to get them. Get them yourself. Go find them. You'll find them. There's no money out there. Don't let these people keep on fooling you with subliminal messages, subliminal comments. Watch market is dead. They're an embarrassment. They don't even make no more content. When was the last time you saw Deputy Boxing Black Eyes make a new video? When was the last time you saw Big Pun and Heavy D make a video? Go ahead. Ask yourself. They're dying out. They're dying out. There's no more. There's no more stage content. You do whatever you want. Our next watch is a Rolex stainless steel. Rolex stainless steel GMT Batgirl. 40 millimeter. Reference number 126710BLNR. The Batgirl. Full set. Retail price $10,800. Unbelievable. This watch was over $25,000. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an unbelievable time machine. We're talking about, this is the Jubilee. This is the Jubilee. And I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you do whatever you want, but don't pay for that Batgirl Jubilee bracelet. Don't pay more than $12,600. But now, let's see if you know for real. What am I going to tell you not to pay for the Oyster bracelet Batgirl? Because I'm going to tell you not to pay for the Oyster bracelet. Don't pay more than $11,200. Look where the watch prices are going to. Listen and learn. And people ask me, so where did you get your prices? Never mind where I get my prices. My prices from the Silence Man. Right there. He's the one. He doesn't make a mistake. We don't need to look at none of those websites. We know it's that. We talk about this money. Where's the money at? I can put whatever price I want up. Now, paying it is another thing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our last watch of the night. This is a Richard Mille. Richard Mille watches are dead in water. This watch was over $550,000 in the Corona era. 550,000 maracas. Maracas. 550,000 maracas. This is a Richard Mille Rose Gold RM3001 automatic winding with the clutchable rotor in rose gold. Unbelievable machine. You know, and let me tell you, this watch that we've been talked to about and offered. This is a brand new watch, 2024. And we're going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this watch is dropping, so be careful. But I'm telling you, it was at one moment over $550,000. Richard Mille. RM3001 rose gold. The clutchable rotor. The clutchable rotor, the rotor's rose gold. Unbelievable time machine. Hey, there were people out there sitting inside their Ferrari, you know, Ferrari, I don't know, Enzo, you know the Enzo. They were pushing the button and sending the money out. Bing, bing. You're sending it out. I'm gonna tell you, don't pay for that beautiful Richard Mille. There's dead in water. There's dead in water. The RM3001 automatic winding with the clutchable rotor, rose gold, 2024, over $550,000. Ladies and gentlemen, don't pay more than $212,000 and bam, watch market dead. Well, guys, I really hope you learned something from this watch market update. I hope you learned something from all these people out there. They're, just downgrading their Ferraris, their Rolls Royce, their Bentleys, their Ducati motorcycles to an SUV, and just understanding that the watch market is dead. I hope you learned something today. Use it to your advantage to defend yourself from all these flim flammers, hoodwinks and hucksters. Use it well. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like our video. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a watch group in our Facebook page under my name, Juan Felipe Nieves. Try it and maybe request it, and maybe you get it, and maybe you won't get it. Right, guys? Anyway, guys, like we say every other day, take care and brush your hair.